Is it possible that there is a blueprint for success and happiness in life or in a business? Well, let me share something with you. I truly believe, yes, it is. Just by sheer accident, coincidence, you want to call whatever you want. Last week, I realized that my journey has a purpose and has a meaning right now, this very moment. And how I discovered this? It's very simple. Last year, I enrolled to fight this year for the title in the boxing called the Golden Gloves. And it's for the masters, right? I'm 51 years old man and I wanted to achieve something different. This year earlier, I already won Guinness World Record in continuous audio broadcasting, 55 plus hours. And I want to do something else. I want to challenge myself. I want to find out what I'm made of. Despite my very horrific past, and my past was very brutal, different from many people maybe including yourself. That is that at age of 18, I went to war. Civil war in ex-Yugoslavia, I fought for my country, Croatia, for independence, freedom, democracy, you call this whatever you want. So at age 18, my parents abandoned me, I went in the war. And I knew that some things I can achieve, some things I have doubts, and the list goes on. And as I was progressing through life, I was meeting people who I truly believe they can put me in direction I wanted to go, but I more or less met people who will pull me down, who will tell me stop to dream, stop to wishing things, including my parents. My father was genuinely the best cynical manipulator in the planet. He passed away 30 years ago, so I can't blame him for past 30 years. Only just by sheer chance, last 10 years of my life exploded in the way I wanted. So for 40 years I was living this mediocre life. Not because I couldn't choose something else. I didn't know what I was doing. I was being misled. But one thing I realized last week, day before the fight, during the fight and after the fight, I was going to such an emotional state I never experienced in my life. Not even in a war. And I was in a war for 1800 consecutive days. 5 years I was fighting in the war, day after day. No day after night or 3 months later, this and that. Day after day. And then I realized last week, just before I step into the ring, that my preparation, it's everything. That people around me make me who I am. That people around me, actually those who are stuck with me, are those ones who put me on a path to success. So from 100 people, I say only 5 people in my life really made my life. So I just said the figure, 100 people. It could be more. One thing what I learned last week after the fight, it is that people who you surround yourself, they can be your emotional support, literally emotional support in terms that they believe in you. They will give you the positive thinking, positive way of addressing things. They're gonna push you forward. They will inspire you so you can be motivated. You can motivate yourself. And there's a second group of people. This is the people who work with you on your dreams. People who don't just believe, but they know how to get best out of you. And I was blessed. I have a few people in my life, they are coaches. So as I said, I'm 50 years old man. I want to be Rocky Balboa. I want to dream. I want my dream comes true. And you know what? It did come true. I had my fight. But before that, the blueprint I'm preparing now for all of you guys, it's very simple. It doesn't consist only from the theory, which you're hearing every single day. Everybody telling you how to do it. But know how to do it, why to do it, because everybody's going to say to you this simple word. What is your why? Nobody cares what is your why. Nobody cares what is your why. You know what's important? How to do it. And I'm telling this from my personal experience. When I was in military, I was being shown by the drill instructors on a field, in a war, in a combat. I was being shown. So when somebody shows you how to do these things, there's no reason you can't at least copy or make it better or equally same. And this is the whether your blueprint falls apart, because you're reading the books. It's just a theory. And everybody says to you, what is your why? You know what? You can stick your why somewhere else, because your why, nobody cares for your why. And your why should not be even known to anybody. You should keep this for yourself. That is your secret. Your why is your secret. You know, like I've been laughed most of my life, you know, like everybody else say. So should I do Cry Me a River story, like because my life was bad? Who cares my life was bad? I want to make my life better for myself and my son and people around me. So let's go come back about this how. So your little why, all these people telling you, what is your why? You need to scream your why. Nobody cares for your why, you know? Only few people gonna care. In my case, was my coach who was with me day when I was walking into ring, who told me, Mario, your biggest enemy it's you. You fighting yourself. You fighting environment. You fighting your fears. You fighting your doubts. You fighting, you know, your sleepless nights. And then opposite you, it's a guy who wanna take your heads down. You think that I will survive the war because I was the bravest guy? No, I wasn't. I survived the war because I knew it how to wage the war. Because I knew it when I'm gonna stick my head up, when I could walk during the night behind enemy lines, and I knew it when I'm gonna jump from the fucking plane. That's how I survived. Because I have the will to survive. If you didn't go in that position, don't coach people. Don't teach people. I'm telling you one thing alone. I will give you my secret for success. And what is my secret for success? You'll find out. Instead of this, my life was bad. Nobody loved me. My mom didn't love me. Yeah, I was born in communism. Who cares? It is a past of my growing up. Communism has the good things, has the bad things. War has terrible things. There's nothing positive about war. Military, yeah, it has the good things. But come back about blueprint of success. Number one, nobody cares for your why. Secondly, if you want to succeed, you need to learn from examples and somebody to show you how to do it. And I will show you how to do it. So I put in this into a book. Did you know that 30 people from 1,000, as I say, have 1,000 people, only 30 people will go on and finish the book. 30 people from 1,000. So 970 people will give up. So everybody's going to tell you, I want to write the book, I want to do the book. And they do one book alone, and that's it. It's not good enough, guys. It's not good enough. You need to be on constant learning from everybody, even from my terrible experiences. But guys, I won. I'm the world champion. So I can show you how the blueprint works, instead of telling you how much money I make, because your money is nobody's business. It's a business of the people who want to take your money and advantage of you. Never talk about your money. So stay with me, guys. Blueprint for success. Or maybe I'm going to call the book Nobody Cares for Your Why. Mario Bekes for Life the Battlefield. Let me know in the comment section below, what do you think? Would you consider to read Blueprint for Success or not? If not, fine. If yes, fine. Thank you.